Okay, take 50. That's what it seems like. Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel, which is a family and lifestyle channel, and it consists of myself, my husband, my daughter, and occasional appearances of possibly my young adult son and other family and friends. Anywho, this channel will be a combination of things. We're going to talk about life, we're going to talk about love, we're going to talk about leisure, we're going to talk about faith, all of the good stuff. And though this video is 2 weeks after the introduction of my channel, I had every intention on releasing a video every single Thursday. Last Thursday was going to be my second video, which is the first official YouTube video. The problem with that is YouTubing is hard. There's nothing easy about this YouTube thing. Not yet, let me say that, because I don't want to speak hard into this situation, but it just has not been the easiest for me. 2 weeks ago on Thursday, I released a trailer of my YouTube with every intention to post a video the following Thursday, and then life happened. You know, things happen in life where you have to kind of shift things, and of course you adjust to it. You know, you do what you need to do and keep it moving. I had my laptop with me, I had gotten some footage and all of that good stuff, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna edit it. And then it's like, but you don't know how to edit. You know, it's like, you said you was doing YouTube. You know, I didn't think about all of the things in detail of what needed to take place in order to get a YouTube video out. So here comes Thursday, and then Friday we were super busy, and then Saturday, you know, the days started passing by. Well, here we are the following Thursday, which is exactly 2 weeks after the first video was released. And this is not the video that I intended to go live today, but here we are. Y'all gonna have to bear with me because my intention for today was a vlog with my family, and though I had footage, I guess I didn't do enough research because I didn't have an outline, which made it very difficult for me to have enough footage and make sense. And I'm one of those people, I want to look at my video and enjoy it, and if I don't enjoy it, then why should I expect others to, right? So here we are, back to square one. But that's okay, because what I'm not gonna do is give up, and hopefully you all will travel this journey with me. If you are a new YouTuber as well, you understand this is my very first video. It's gonna be just me, myself, and I, because all the footage that I had before, I can't make it make sense. I just can't. But I am understanding that doing a vlog in long form content, it's not as easy as those little quick 15, 30, 60 second vlogs on Instagram. So I'm gonna have to come up with a format, come up with an outline to really document the day in a way that I can capture it on video and produce a YouTube. I was sitting here thinking, what am I gonna share with my audience for the very, very first time? And the most important thing that I would want to share with you all today is it's okay to change. It's okay to pivot. It's okay to do something different, right? And what I mean by that is sometimes we are in a place in our life where it's comfortable, whether it's familiar, whether it's where it's expected. You know how sometimes you get in that place and it's like, but if I change, what's gonna happen? We oftentimes are afraid of the unknown. We're oftentimes afraid of not knowing what it's gonna look like on the outside to other people. And then when you've been doing something for so long, it's kind of like, but this is what everyone expects me to do. But I want to share with you all today that it's okay to change. If wherever you are in your life right now is not serving you, pivot, move differently. Shake things up. Don't be worried and consumed by what the opinions of other people will be. More or less what brings you peace in your current state. Everything won't be perfect. We're familiar and aware of that. But at the same time, you don't have to settle where you are. I had a birthday this past weekend, and I thank God for allowing me to see another year. He's been so good to me and my family, and I'm forever grateful for, you know, another year. Last year, I launched a coaching business, right? And though my heart was and still is in it, I understood how much I could take, how much I could handle. After going through the calls over and over with the same type of coaching that I was doing, I know that that was a lot for me, right? And the type of coaching I was doing more relational coaching, people who have either not just went through heartbreak, but have unhealthy relationships in every area of their life, or different areas, let me say that. That could look like an unhealthy dating relationship, you know, where you keep attracting the same type of men or women over and over. I'm saying men because I primarily only work with women. And that's only because a man has never approached me to work with them. I'm not saying that I would turn them away. I would probably get my husband involved and, you know, we kind of coach them together. But on outside of dating relationships, you know, what does your relationship with your mother looks like? In our community, in the Black community, and I don't know about any other communities, there's no middle ground normally. You either have an amazing relationship with your mother, or it's probably strained relationship from whatever reason, you know, that there may be. Sometimes you know, we kind of fill this area and kind of make it a middle ground where it's, oh, it's okay. But that could mean that it's really not okay, but I'm tolerating it, or I'm used to it now, or whatever. In addition to strained mother-daughter relationships, what are your relationships with your siblings like, your co-workers like, you know, with yourself? And so that's the type of coaching. And I realized that the majority of the people really had a lot of past traumas that they had to deal with. And when you are a coach, you are meeting the person where they are right now and helping them get to the place that they desire to be. Yeah, you may have to touch a little bit from the past, but it should not be a counseling session. And though my background is in social work, I'm not a certified counselor, I'm not a therapist, I'm not any of those things, and I don't want to tiptoe in that world because that's not my lane. And I respect the therapists and the counselors that we do have here and available to help those people. But I realized that a lot of the work that I was doing was heavy work, you know, and it was a lot of, you know, tears involved because, you know, when people go through trauma, it's difficult for them to not only acknowledge what they've been through depending on what the situation is, but sometimes pride get in the way and not allowing you to be in position to really be ready, open, and willing to discuss what has happened in order for you to fix that or correct that or whatever. But a lot of the people that were booking the calls with me were ready, but it was so much that they were bound by. It was a lot. And though I had to understand my heart is in this is heart work for me. I really desire to help these people get to the place where peace is there, where, you know, peace in their mind and joy in their heart. And you know, that thing where it doesn't matter what the situation or circumstances look like, I can overcome this. I will overcome this. And for myself, I've been through several things in life, and by the grace of God, He's of course helped me and healed me, and I want to do that for others, not just doing it for others, but to help others do that for themselves. And I realized that every day, all day, you know, it could have been tears, it could have been just heavy work. I had to make the decision, though I thought I wanted to do that type of coaching ongoing, I didn't want to do it ongoing. But if anybody run across any of my old videos, I am still open to booking a session. It's just not something that I advertise because it is a lot. It is a lot. And you have to be in a space where you're okay with talking about that a lot in order to do it full time and ongoing. And I realized that I want to help people. It's just that that method of coaching was just not what I wanted to do long term. And that was only a year ago. I'm saying all this to say that no matter what the time frame looks like, you can change your mind. And I at first was thinking, I just launched this business, you know, I'm changing my mind already. But then I had to think about, well, what about me though? Like, I shouldn't be concerned about what other people think. I want to always be in a position to where I am doing work that also gives me joy as well. I don't want to ever do anything for other people only. Yeah, I want to help you. I want to make a difference and an impact, but I also don't want to wear myself out doing it. Everything I've decided to do, and this kind of originally started last year, but more so this year, I'm not doing nothing that does not bring me peace. So I have pivoted a little bit. Well, I've pivoted a lot actually. Within a year, I just made my birthday this weekend, right? This past weekend. So exactly 1 year I launched my coaching business. Now I have changed, and though I'm still helping people, it's like different side of things, right? On the outside of becoming a new YouTuber, I'm also a family and lifestyle content creator, and I do influencing as well, which I partner with brands and share my favorite product. Can be products, that can be clothing, that can be whatever the thing is. I share it with my audience. And not only just me doing it, but I love that my family is a part of it too. My husband participates in it, my daughter, and she absolutely loves it. So I was like, how can I use what I truly enjoy and help others do that thing too? But then that little small voice in your mind, girl, you ain't that experienced. You don't know what you're doing that much. I mean, you're getting brand deals, you're getting paid, your family is able to join forces with you, and y'all making it happen and things like that. But you haven't been doing it for 10 years like a lot of people. You've only really been doing it for what, 2 years, really, solid 2 years. And then I thought about it and I said, you know what, shut up, voice. Let me tell you why. Because 2 years that I've been doing it and have gained experience, that's 2 years that somebody's been sitting on the idea, not knowing what to do. So how about if you are number 5, you might not be a 10 yet. If you're a 5, how about you help the 0, 1s, 2s, 3s, and 4s? If you're a 2, help the 0s, 1s, you know, like just help the people who have not yet got to where you are. And that's what I decided to do. So I am doing social media management, and this is for service-based providers or small business owners who like, listen, I'm a business owner and that's what I know how to do. I know how to run my business. Now, all this social media stuff, I know that there's no way around not being on social media. But at the same time, I want to be able to make an impact online, but run my business. I don't know nothing about this. I don't know the first thing about setting up an Instagram channel. I don't know the first thing about, you know, what to put in my bio, how to run my page, how to engage and stuff. Well, guess what? That's where I come in at. In addition to that, I offer some side services too, and primarily Pick My Brain sessions. Now, Pick My Brain, what I love the most about those sessions is that you can ask me anything. It doesn't have to be about social media management. It doesn't have to be about a specific thing. It could be, okay, Chanda, here's where I am. I'm not quite ready for a social media manager, but can you give me some tips and tools, or what do you think about this, that, and the other about running my own page? I can provide that for you. At the same time, we can also chat about things like family and lifestyle content. Like, you know, how do you get started with brands? Like, what has been your experience? Can you give me some tools? How do I connect with them? How do I build an audience? You know, what should I be doing on Instagram to get in the right position to win and things like that. So that's like, if you see it from me, whether it's here on YouTube now that I'm here, whether it's on TikTok, whether it's on Instagram, whether it's off of my website, you can ask any question around any of those things that you see. I'm excited about that because the ball is in your court. You get to ask me whatever it is that you need from me in order to help you win, right? And then another thing that I frequently talk about is my Instagram audit sessions. And that's a 30-minute session where we just kind of chit chat about your Instagram page, ways to get it better, what are some tips and tools to make sure it's set up correctly and all of that. And then after that 30-minute call and the discussion there, I send you an audit, an actual report, kind of refreshing your tips and kind of like a little cheat sheet. Okay, here's what we talked about. This is what you can do. Make sure this is in order, things like that. And I realized that it's so necessary. My DMs, let me tell y'all something. If y'all on Instagram and you can ask the people who DM me, like, we be talking in DM. I am a voice noter, if that's the word. I might not be doing all that typing and stuff, but honey, I will send you one response, might be 10 voice notes. Because I am a talker. But my DM doors are always open. So if you ever feel a need to say, you know what, I just never thought to send her a message, or, you know, people don't respond back. Honey, I talk back, okay? We can have a whole conversation in the DM. So at any point, feel free if you want to ask me a question. Now, if it's things about getting you started and things like that, this is a business for me. So I will be honest with you and let you know that the link is available in my bio. Also in my Instagram highlights, I have services. You can also click there and we can chat it up, girl. Get you set up. Or guy, let me not say that. Girl or guy, we can get you set up and on the way to either your influencing journey. I focus heavily on family and lifestyle, and of course family, because I am a family woman, wife, I'm a mom, and I am with my family probably 99.9% of the time. But yeah, I will be excited to just kind of hear what what your direction is, what your focus is, and we can kind of go from there. But on the flip side of that, I said all of this to say it doesn't matter where you are, whether you're working a 9 to 5, whether you are just starting off as a content creator or influencer, whether you are interested in doing any of those things, whether you're not even interested and it's just business in general. It doesn't have to be influencing. Do it. It doesn't even have to be related to social media. Do it. You can be in one career and could have worked that career 10, 15, 20 years, and you say, you know what? I don't enjoy this anymore. Honey, life does not last forever on earth. Now, we know if you're a believer of Jesus Christ, we know that there is eternal life. On this earth, where you're walking right now, this has an expiration date. We just don't know when. And so I would like to share with you all, because we don't know when the expiration date is, if there is any area of your life that you're not happy with or satisfied with, do something different to make sure that you're in position to have peace. If that means switching your job, start looking for another one. If that means your relationship is in shambles and you've done all that you could, you don't have to stay there. You know, now I'm talking to dating folks. Now I ain't dipping in people's marriages, because that's something that you might want to seek counseling about or whatever. So I'm not talking to the married folks. Who I'm talking to is people who don't have to be in situations. And you don't have to be in a marriage either. But what I'm saying is that would be something that I would definitely pray about and seek wise counsel, you know. But no matter what your current state is, you don't have to stay there. You really don't have to stay there. If you have any questions, definitely drop that below. If you have any topic discussions, drop that below. I would love to have more sit down talks with you. Now, this channel will not always be about this. If you look down below, we'll have like playlists of different subjects. Now, this would be my chats with Chanda type of discussions or whatever, to my homegirls, and you know who you are. And if you're a part of this community, you a homegirl. So if I call you homegirl, that's what I mean. But we'll have playlists, and then you can kind of just, whatever you need, you can get it. We will have family vlogs where y'all have if y'all haven't met my daughter Kelly, baby, she is something else, y'all. That's a whole bunch of fun right there. So we'll have family vlogs. I'm gonna make sure Brandon Tell show up too, because honey, he be behind the camera and I'm like, this say Meet the Mannings. You about to get your butt in front of this camera. Anyway, y'all, I'm crazy. But yeah, so we'll have family vlogs. We'll have chats with Chanda, which is my homegirl chats, and we don't talk real life stuff. Like, I really want this community, especially with my homegirls, to be a community where we do life together. We go through things together. We talk about things, and I'll also invite some guests sometimes with my chats with Chanda, whether I'm in person with them or whether it's car chronicles or whatever the case may be. But I want this channel to be fun, and I want it to be wholesome. I want it to be one where you can come and enjoy family time, but then you can come and have real live girl chat and just share some of the things that we deal with as women, as Black women in particular, because we know that we do deal with a lot. And I'm not excluding a certain race or anything like that. That's not what this is all about. But I know that as Black women, me being a Black woman, I can relate to other Black women. The bottom line is we're going to have girl chat, and the girl chat can be various topics. So if you have any ideas of specific things that you want to talk about, girl, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. I will also show some lifestyle stuff behind the scenes. Whatever the case may be, it's going to be a lot of fun here. Stick around and child, bear with me, honey, because we gonna see what this look like, because this editing, honey, this done wore me out for the past week. But I'm gonna try my best to get this edited before tonight is over, so you can see this video on time. Okay, it was good chatting with you all. I hope you enjoyed this. If you do, what the YouTubers say, hit the like button, subscribe, tap the bell for, what did he say? Something like that. Something about the post notifications. Do all that good stuff and make sure you share it with a friend. I'll talk to you soon.